Hi everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Intuitive Vibes. It's funny because I was going to say Willow's Wisdom, so I was going to put this on my second channel, but I guess it's going on Willow Vines because that's what came out of my mouth. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. I decided to do a reading outside. It might rain, so if it does, they'll get cut short, just saying. Because it's kind of windy and just at the moment, but the breeze feels nice. Oh, it's a dock moving or a tree. I was like, what is that? What's weird is in this area, I've been here a lot, actually. It's really peaceful, that's why I like it, but it's weird because any other time I'm here, it feels like, I don't know, like it feels familiar and everything. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just pick up on different energies. And this time, for some weird reason, as I was walking around, it felt like I had never been here before. Like, ooh, what's this place? And then on the way back out, I was like, there's nothing special about this place. Like what's the big deal? That's how I felt. But it just felt like I had never been here, and I was looking around, and it just was like, just checking things out. So I might have followed in someone's footsteps where they came here, where they were just checking it out or something. Maybe somebody's checking out a new situation, a new place, even if it's not here. But that's just weird that that's how it felt. It's never felt that way before. I've actually never sat at this picnic table before either. And for some reason, it's reminding me of a dream that I had years ago, because it's when I first created my tarot corner where I used to read in my room, way before I made the room in the closet and stuff, if you're aware of that. If you're over here from the Willow's Wisdom side, you might not know about that stuff yet, but that dream was kind of weird because I was rearranging my room in real life, but in the dream I was doing something like that too. I think I dreamed it before I actually rearranged my room is what it was. But the dream part, or the part of the dream that I'm thinking of, yeah, it has something to do with dreams. Dreams are very significant. That was in Scorpio's reading, which should be uploaded to Patreon soon, or it will be, I don't know. Today is August 3rd, and I think it's like around 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyways, there was a dream that I had where a guy was watching a reader online, and I don't remember if he was watching me or if it was just a reader. I can't remember, but regardless of who it was, there was a guy and he had a kid, and he went across the street, like he was at his house, and he went across the street to a picnic table. And it's weird because this picnic table looks just like the one that was in the dream. It's red and everything. But anyways, he went across the street from his house to watch this reader. And I don't know if it was like, the reading wasn't live in the dream. But as he's listening, he's like, yeah, this makes sense. And then he's asking questions to the screen and to the device, and the reader was answering his questions as he was asking them, and he was like, oh wow, like, so he's like thinking of questions to ask because that's what was going on in the dream. And she was answering him, and it felt like in real time. That's probably why it felt like it was a live video, but it wasn't. And when I sat down here, I was like, should I do this live or should I just pre-record it? So I'm pre-recording it because I didn't feel like doing it live. But in the dream, it was questionable. Is this like happening in the moment or is it not? Because a pre-recorded reading, even if something's happening for you right this second, it like the person picked up on it before you asked the questions, before you thought of this or that, or before whatever you're doing happened. In a live reading, it would be in real time, you know what I mean? So it's predictive. even if it's happening in the moment. I've said that before. I don't know why I wanted to reiterate that, but and his daughter come over and was annoying him. And he's like, this is important. I really got to listen to this. Like, she's talking to me. The reader's talking to me. And she wanted a snack. He's like, go ahead, go get a snack. And he was just so focused on the reading, on whoever was delivering the messages. That, like I said, that dream was like 4 or 5 years ago now. I want to say 5 years ago because that keeps popping in my head. It was a while ago. I did share it on here at one point, but let's see what cards we can get. I don't know how long I'll be sitting here, but I'm starting to get nervous all of a sudden. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm getting really nervous all of a sudden. Like, oh man. Something feels wrong. Something feels wrong. I don't know if somebody's feeling that way. Something feels wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I mean, I'm good. I don't need to leave or anything, but I feel like I shouldn't be here. I'm getting a pain in my shoulder right here. I feel like I shouldn't be here. Why am I worried? Right, let's see. So what's going on for the collective? I feel like I shouldn't be here. Now I'm going to get all paranoid and start looking around. That's weird because this energy felt like, oh, I've never been here before. And now I'm feeling like I shouldn't be here. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe within a relationship or a home. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Why am I so scared? What is up with this King of Pentacles? I feel like I'm being watched all of a sudden. Maybe that's how this person's feeling. I feel like I'm being watched. I don't know if somebody's just paranoid or if they're literally being watched. I have a wicked bad pit in my stomach. Alright, what's up with this? I feel like I need to just sit here and calm myself down. Of course, the angle of the camera makes me have like a gobbler. It's driving me nuts. Anyways. Like, I'm literally paranoid as hell right now. Oh my God. Does somebody feel like they have to look over their shoulder all the time or something? There's the fucking road and the trees, but it's like every time I hear like a crunch or something, I'm like, who's that? What's that? Somebody's scared. Somebody's scared. I don't know why they're scared. I mean, if you feel like somebody's watching you or stalking you, yeah, that would be kind of scary, but somebody's scared of something. It could be the paranormal. They're probably scared of moving forward. The wheel of destiny. Somebody's compass. Somebody might be, because I was thinking of the paranormal, somebody might be afraid of your intuition, the things you know, because I did start this reading talking about that dream. Somebody might be afraid of someone's intuition or truly trusting their own, because maybe they do have a lot of fear. Because there is a difference between like getting a pit in your stomach, like a warning where it's like, okay, something feels off here, it feels a little funky chicken, versus panic and fear, paranoia, stuff like that. Like that's totally separate. That's not your, I mean, that's your fight or flight kicking in. It could be somebody's fight or flight mechanism could be overactive or something. Because your intuition doesn't like make you feel like, oh, this is nervous. Someone's nervous to be around you because of your intuition, or they're scared to move forward, like because they feel like something might be wrong when it's just their own fear. So that could be going on with this King of Pentacles person or someone tied to that person. I just heard in my head, and it's funny because there's like this fucked up looking foam in the water. I think it's pollution, to be honest, but regardless, I just heard the sea is foamy. That's a pond, not the sea, but okay, because usually that's like, oh, you're wandering way off course, but the foam is moving in. So whatever this information is, if you thought you weren't on the right track or you were wrong about something, it's coming to you. It's not, you don't have to go to it, it's coming to you. Like the information. Some information is coming to you to keep you on track so you can move forward, so you don't get lost. Information's coming to you so you don't get lost. It's making me think of holding a compass in the woods now, where it's like, oh crap, I lost the trail, how am I gonna get back? Follow your heart, your true north. Let go of fear. Something's headed your way. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel bad though. Someone might be getting nervous over information that's headed their way. Because sometimes when you feel energies approaching, whether it's another person's energy or just whatever you're looking for, you know, like I'm seeking answers for blah blah blah, whatever, and then it's going to come your way. As it approaches, it can be kind of unnerving. Like you can get that, like, oh my gosh, what is it? Because you don't know what it is. That could be where some fear is. You don't know what this information is, but it's the truth, whatever it is. Because the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's usually Libran energy for me, is not looking at the King of Pentacles. This feminine energy, male, female, doesn't matter, is looking at the truth. Like, whoever comes at me better be honest, kind of thing. Because she's speaking the truth. She's focused on it. Because her sword's up in the air, and that's all about like taking action verbally. Like you're speaking up about something, or this person is. But this person, whatever, okay, this might be the reader energy, but regardless of readers and psychic messages and stuff, whatever information this is, whoever this person is speaking to or about, or whatever information is coming in surrounding this queen, is not directed at this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is basically looking at her, but she's speaking to somebody else or other people. So there could be someone, especially when it comes to readings, who might be taking on the wrong messages, thinking that all the messages are for them, or, oh, you're speaking directly to me. The dream. Because it was pre-recorded. Okay, in tarot readings and stuff, like what I do, because I'm an intuitive reader anyways, it's not, everything I do has a purpose and a reason behind it, even when miscommunications happen, misunderstandings, because I feel like whatever's being spoken and shared is true, but it might not be completely true for whoever this person is. But there's someone, like I said in the dream, the guy was like, oh my gosh, this reader's answering all my questions, like this is all for me, all of it. So there could be a minor obsession in here because of that, but that's not what's happening. That's just how someone's perceiving information. And that could be why some stuff seems a little scary and why there's some panicked information or energy in here. Like, Like, but it's not all for that guy. Yeah, this person isn't letting something go. I don't feel like whoever this is isn't letting you go. That might be the case, but someone isn't moving on from something. For some reason, I feel like this King of Pentacles might think that you're obsessed with him. Especially if you do readings and stuff, they might think you're talking about him the whole time, like, wow, you just let me go kind of thing. Arrogant much? I don't know. This person, whoever it is not letting go of information. They're not letting go of something. I just heard they're not letting go of you. So there, I don't know, it's someone you know, because they're not letting go of you. I just want to say, if this person tries to sneak up on this Queen of Swords, good luck. This one's going to know, and they'll turn around and go, excuse me? Don't sneak up on no one. All right, what else do we need to know in this energy? All right, I'm starting to calm down now. Almost like someone was overreacting over information, over what someone was saying. So I don't know if they spread lies or gossip and bullshit, like I don't know what's going on with this bitch, but blah, blah, blah. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on with someone, but this is fucked up. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. I just heard, I'm avoiding you like the plague. So this person is avoiding you, or you're avoiding this person. Because I kind of feel like both of you are avoiding each other. So this Queen of Swords is avoiding this King of Pentacles. Like, no matter your sun sign. It's like, I'm not even looking at you. I'm talking to someone else, other people, whatever. Like, doing my thing. I'm moving forward. This King of Pentacles might end up moving towards the Queen of Swords at some point, because he or she's holding on to something to do with this situation. But it's like, I'm avoiding you with the plague because you're freaking me the fuck out. You're scaring me with what you're saying. You're worrying me. You're making me think that you're following me around, or that you're stalking me, or something like that. And this feminine energy is not doing any of that. Because I mean, the Queen of Swords, the feminine energy might have been fearing that too. You could have been picking up on this person, especially if you're intuitive. But so if any of you are highly gifted or intuitive, you could be picking up on somebody else's paranoia, because they could have been thinking that about you. So if you're thinking that someone... How fucking ironic is that? All right, so for my feminines out there, if you're thinking that this masculine, whoever it is to you, was stalking you, watching you, like, you're getting this, like, what the fuck kind of feeling about that person, it's because that's how they're feeling about you. That's how they're feeling about you. And none of it's true. You're just picking up on their fears. I mean, I do feel like there is kind of a creepy situation here surrounding this feminine energy, but that's separate. It's separate. Yeah, it is. Could be for a separate person. No, it's for the same person, but it's totally different situation. It's almost like when you feel a bunch of different energies and it feels like it's all the same, because it all comes in at once, like your psychic dreams, any visions, stuff like that, whether you're a reader or not. So it's like your energy, other people's energies, just all bombarded at once, so it can be a little confusing, and you can think it's all coming from the same place when it's not. There's love here. Someone wants to move forward with love. I do feel like there could be like feelings between you and this person, but there's nothing going on right now is what it feels like. But I kind of feel like this King of Pentacles person thought that you were obsessed with them, that you didn't move on, that you had feelings for them. But I feel like whoever you are, you've moved on from them. There's a Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That energy is very intuitive, very loving. So yeah, this is intuitive messages. whatever information is being shared, it's with love. Like, there's no negative intention here. It's for someone's highest good, basically. But I feel like, 'cause I just wanted to push the king away. Like, you haven't moved on from something, or you need to let go. You need to heal. You need to do something. This king needs to let go of the past, or you, or a situation. They need to do something. So I just want to move him over. Like, I don't want you over here. And I feel like you're moving forward because you love yourself. It's like finding new love. Oh, I just moved those around. So if you're moving away from this masculine energy, this person's looking at love now. So funny when sometimes when you turn your back on people, that's when they fucking want you. That's what this feels like. It might be that I want what I can't have energy, or just some clarity came in because now that I just pushed him away, I don't know if it's making room for someone new, or if this is just feels like a new perspective from this person, but it could be somebody new. It's like, now that I pushed him away, he wants to move forward. Now that I pushed him away, he wants to move forward. Confusing much? It's because someone was worried about your intuition. They could have also been stressing about a past connection or relationship. I just heard, don't fear me. Don't fear me. Don't be scared. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything else that you guys need to know? I really like reading outside. The energies, it feels more like flowy and just free. There's a sense of freedom here, which is funny because I saw a sign that said freedom on the way here, and fish fry, which is weird because it smelled like dead fish out there. I was like, ugh, don't fry them fish. But it's like with those analogies that I talk about, gone fishing and all that shit. Well, I guess we're frying up the fish now because we caught all we needed to catch. And now it's time to have some supper, you know what I mean? Fucking bugs, I'm telling you. There was something else I was gonna say too. I'm not really sure. It'll come to me if it's supposed to. Is there anything else the collective needs to know? Do you hear the birdies chirping? Three of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. But this wait is over. Whatever you've been waiting for, this person, whoever this is to you, the wait is over, because look, the ship's right there. This one set sail somewhere else. Like, see you later, bye, I'm out of here. Or there's distance between you and this ship, and this one's closer to you. So there could be one person who lives at a distance and one person who doesn't, depending. So one's closer, I don't know, closer to you. That could be emotionally closer to you, like friend-wise, family, love, whatever, or just like literal distance. But the wait is over because you see both opportunities with whoever these people are, these situations. Your ship is getting ready to dock. Because I feel like you put the work in. You just didn't sit there and go, when's so-and-so gonna show up? When's this gonna happen for me? You lit these wands on fire and you put up the smoke signals like, I'm over here, kind of thing. It's time to move forward, I'm over here. Now I'm off in La La Lands. It's nice out here. The Emperor. Could be your Emperor. This is just someone who's very mature. It's Aries energy. Oh, I did mention something about an eagle. There's an eagle in that card. So eagles could be significant to some of you. Now we have the Six of Swords. It's moving forward. It's letting go of the past and moving towards, it's letting go of confusion, taking with you what you need and moving towards like open waters, clear skies, understandings. It's moving away from the fog, the confusion. This Emperor might want to provide clarity for some of you, which is why they could be headed your way. But if they don't want to provide it, you might be heading their way to provide information to them. It just depends. But this feels like I just heard your words are guiding me. So something you said is helping this person, whoever it is, or helping you. Words hurt, but we throw that shit right into the water. Words hurt, but none of these, whatever someone's holding on to or what they're gonna say is not painful because they threw all them other swords. Like, it's not worth it. I'm not hanging on to this shit. I just heard I'm not talking about you like I think I am. Okay, so someone might, that sounded weird. I'm not talking about you like you think I am. Did I say it that way? No, I didn't. I'm not talking about you like you think I am. Someone might have thought that you were talking about them. Or you thought that about someone. That might be why someone's throwing those swords in the water. Like we're not dealing with this because it doesn't pertain to them or you or whoever. Like, I ain't worried about this because that has nothing to fucking do with me. Yeah, that's kind of what that feels like. That's why someone's letting go of something, because it don't fucking matter to them. It matters to somebody else, which is good. Don't hold on to shit that don't belong to you. You know what I mean? Page of Wands. I feel like a long overdue message arrives, basically, information. Could be from a friend of yours, but it's a message of good news. So whatever this information is, it's going to make you happy. And then we have the Magician. You could have manifested this communication. Someone's definitely standing in their power. This doesn't feel like controlling a situation. It feels like just standing in their power. They know that they're in control of themselves. We have the Eight of Swords. These are the swords that someone threw in the fucking water because it doesn't belong to them. Why worry about it? Peace. Like, it's really what it feels like. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to worry about you, a problem, anything that was said, done, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Why worry about it? I'm not going to. There's no need to. Because you're protected. I feel like you're not worried, but you would defend yourself if somebody was talking shit to your face. But if they're not, it's just like whatever. But I feel like intuitively, definitely, you're very protected. Your intuition is protecting you, which is probably why you're not worried about someone trying to screw you over. It's like taking calculated risks and chances and putting yourself out there and doing whatever makes you happy in whatever way, because you know that you're protected. You know that you can trust yourself even if you can't trust anyone else. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like. And maybe you didn't always do that. Could be advice for some of you. No, it's not advice. That's what you're doing, or that's what you're gonna be doing. Just taking chances. It's okay to take a chance. It's okay to take a risk. Go into situations without expectation. Listen to yourself. If you get a bad feeling, leave, you know? That's kind of what that feels like. So someone wants to say something to y'all. Your emperor wants to say something to you, Empress. Just saying. Yeah, and something's going to come in out of nowhere. There's some type of spiritual information, an intuitive message or hit that's coming in out of nowhere. Could be coming in from or to a Scorpio or an Aquarius, Libra energy as well, Taurus. But regardless, we can embody any energies. I just feel like, I don't know, this is like sudden shock and it's being predicted. Like, what is this? Like, what's gonna happen? All the colors of the wind. The wind's making me think of Pocahontas, which that was in one of the collective messages on Willow's wisdom, but it's finding wisdom and information even in the worst of times. Like, it's seeing the good in the bad situations, in all the pitfalls. Like, because sometimes when we take that leap of faith or that risk, it doesn't end well. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, I thought I didn't listen to myself fully, and then this shitty thing happened. But, you know, at least I see clearly now, and next time I feel that way, I'm just going to listen and not figure out what's coming with it. You know what I mean? That's how we learn. It's just like your intuition and understanding it is just like when like a child doesn't know a stove is hot. They don't know what the word hot means, but they'll find out right quick when they touch it, and it's like, oh, ow, that hurts, I'm not doing that again. So it's like when you get hurt, it makes you not want to do things again. But Spirit's basically saying, whether you get your heart broken or you get fucked over or whatever happens, it doesn't mean don't ever try again, don't ever take a risk again, don't ever take a leap of faith again. It means listen to yourself, because you were warned before you got your heart broken. You were warned before that person hurt you. You were warned before this tower came in. Whatever it is, like, your internal compass warned you. And someone didn't listen, you, them, whoever, in the past. And I feel like all of us haven't listened in the past. It's a learning curve. So don't think of like, well, I'm never going to love again because I always get my heart broken. Well, what types of people do you date? Who do you run into? What feelings do you have around them? Did you ever question things? Did you trust them? Probably not. That was your warning, your internal warning system going off saying, hey, there's a fucking problem here and you're gonna get hurt if you don't listen to yourself, and then you ignore it and you get hurt. So once you learn to listen to yourself, you'll realize that there's not much that's gonna hurt you anymore, you know? Especially with people like that, in situations like that. Just heard, let's blow this popcorn stand. So somebody wants to leave a situation, or maybe Spirit's telling me to get out of here. Let's blow this popcorn stand. Because I think that's all I want to say, because my butt hurts from sitting on this fucking bench. Just saying. You want to see what I'm looking at? Hey, pretty. Just water. Sorry if that got a little dizzying. It's time to give rather than take. It's also time to forgive. Forgive yourself, even. I'm looking for the box and this is propped up on it. But anyways, that's what I have for you guys. I don't know, maybe I'll start doing some more reads outside no matter where I go. It's just hard because, like, if I go to public areas, like, yeah, this is a public area, but not a lot of people come here. And if they do, they're quiet and they go fishing and stuff. But it's hard to talk when kids are screaming at a lake or at a park, and when there's just a lot of commotion. Not to mention my energy gets pulled in every friggin' direction if I'm opening myself up to a reading and there's a shit ton of people around. Which is why sometimes in my readings, I just want to explain this right quick. Sometimes in my readings, I pick up on some of my own information, and it's not even mine, it's the people around me. because they live in my house. And I do cleanse before reading, so it's not like, if they're not home and I cleanse the space and everything, it's fine. But like if my daughter and her boyfriend or whoever's there, sometimes their energy bleeds into the readings at different intervals, because they're right there, like their energy just is around. I've noticed that, because I'm like, I don't pick up on anything to do with them, and I don't even realize it's happening until I rewatch a video back sometimes, and I'm like, wow, that was about them, or one of them, or someone in the house. I don't like say what it is on here, because only I would know that anyways, but and it's little blips, but it's like, I was like, why does that keep bleeding in? It's because they're there. So when I leave, and if I read outside somewhere else, or when no one's home, it feels different. It feels so different. It's weird how I feel the energies. I wish I could like show you guys, but I can't. I don't know. I don't think people really sit at this picnic table much, I'm just saying, because I'm not getting much energy off from it. Sometimes I get energies off from the benches down there, but and I almost sat at one of the benches, but I changed my mind. I didn't want to sit there. I wanted to sit out front for the world to see. I didn't want to hide away. I wanted to be out in the open. So maybe that's how some of you are feeling. I'm definitely out in the open with this fucking color shirt, just saying. But anyways, I love you guys a lot. I love you guys a lot. I never say that. I love you guys a lot. I don't know, I just want to sit here and talk to you guys for some reason. It's because you're not just my friends, you're not just my tribe, you're my soul tribe, but you're my family. It's how it feels. We're like a little tight-knit family. And your support means the world to me. So don't forget to subscribe and join the tribe. I know I say that on Willow's Wisdom, but join me over there, join me over here, and on Patreon. I do have openings for personals if you're interested. Actually, today when I went into the Big Apple, there's this one girl there. She's been a cashier there forever. I freaking love her. I'm not naming names. She might watch this. She probably will. But anyways, I absolutely adore her. I tell her I love her every time I'm in there. And she says the same thing to me. But anyways, when I first met her, before, we started talking and stuff, like, I think it was one of the first times I saw her work in there, which was a while ago, I was hesitant on saying something to her. So I think it was like the second or third time I saw her, once I kind of got a feel like for her energy. I told her that I saw two people behind her, like her parents, and I didn't know that her parents had passed away. And she brings that up to everyone. She tells everyone, she goes, this bitch she freaked me the fuck out. Like, she's the real deal. She goes, she didn't even know my name, and she saw my parents behind me and obviously didn't know who I was and knew that they had passed away. And we were talking about that today, because there's a newer cashier that's there. She's been there for at least a month or more now, probably more than that. I have no sense of time, sorry. But she's really nice. And she goes, you need to tell her what you do for work. So I told her I was a tarot reader on YouTube and a psychic medium. And she's like, oh my God, really? She's like, I've been looking for someone forever. So I need to get business cards, but I just thought it was so funny, her reaction. So I might have another client there. Word of mouth is amazing, but that would be like an in-person read, and I need to set up a space. I'd do house visits. It might cost a little bit more because I'd have to include gas and stuff, but depending on how far away someone is. Maybe someday I'll have the money to have like a little space where I can be like Miss Cleo with my crystal ball. Be like, come sit here. That could be a new opportunity. Come sit here and let me read your fortunes to you, my dear. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.